Hey guys, so I decided to tackle another little miniature room, and today I'm making this little kitchen for your dolls. As always, if you make this craft, please tag me, I would love to see it. And kids, do be sure and ask a parent for help before starting this craft. Okay guys, so I just start here with foam board, and my height is always 6 inches, and the base is about 7 by 7. And for ease of cutting, I like to use an X-Acto knife and file any rough edges. Then cover in scrapbook paper. And one of my side pieces is slightly longer so that the other side piece can attach. To make the cupboards, I use packaging material. I glue 2 sheets together. And when that dries, I cut out pieces and glue together. Then I paint with acrylic paint. Then I cut out 2 pieces of foam board, one for the counter and one for the front. And for the sink, I'm using a McDonald's container. So I trace around it and then trace a slightly smaller opening so that my container won't slide all the way through. Then I use my X-Acto knife to cut out, just tracing lightly the first time before making a second, deeper cut. I wrap in paper, making an X for the opening. And finally gluing the cut pieces to the back. Then glue my container in place. Next, I cut out pieces of cardboard for the faux drawers and oven, which I wrap in paper. Then I also cut out pieces of clear plastic for my stovetop and my oven door. And I paint both of those with black acrylic paint. I paint my oven door silver. And for the door handle, cutting a non-hollow Q-tip, filing the top and painting silver. And when my plastic's dry, I flip it over and glue the painted side down. Then I paint round beads for the knobs and use more beads for the handles. I figure out the appropriate height for my backsplash, glue it in place, then glue my countertop and my front section. Adding a final piece of foam board along the side. I glue my stovetop, make a faucet out of a twist tie, gluing a perler bead to the bottom, shape, cut, and glue. Gluing more perler beads for the knobs. Then I glue my cupboards and make a clock using a button and a printable. You can access it by clicking on the link in the description section. And finally for my fridge, cutting out more cardboard, and one of my side pieces isn't as deep as the other to accommodate the hinge, which is a juice box straw and coffee stirrer. Then wrap my pieces in paper. and glue. And with the bottom piece, you just want to make sure it doesn't jut out too far so that it won't get in the way of attaching your door to your hinge. Then I paint the outside with acrylic paint, just using a little bit of paint at a time so that my paper doesn't bubble up. And just carefully going along the edges. And finally, I create the illusion of a door, just using a pencil. I wrap cardboard to create a divider. And more wrap cardboard for my bottom shelf. Then I take printables from ads and glue to my door. Then add strips of paper for a little bit of detail. And finally for the hinges, here again a juice box and coffee stirrer I cut to size. Super glue the top piece to my stirrer. But I don't glue the middle piece because I want that to rotate with my door. And then finally gluing the bottom piece. Then I glue the top and bottom piece to my door, making sure not to get any hot glue on the middle section. I confirm that it will still twirl, then glue my door. And I realized I glued my food in the wrong spot because of the freezer, so I simply covered it in a piece of paper and re-glued. And finally the handles are just more Q-tips painted with silver nail polish. And finally just gluing coloring pages and photos from previous tutorials to my fridge. And now I can add my accessories. So just some pots, Dawn dish soap, baking soda, donuts, and various other accessories. And guys, you are so totally good to go. Well guys, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks guys!